Well, the food drive is something that we kind of came up with a couple years ago. There was an eighth grade teacher who was doing a drive for her class based on a book, and she was kind of struggling. So I thought, social studies, civics, we could help with that. And the kids did such an amazing job because they knew it was going towards families, especially families with young children. So last year we decided that we wanted to make it a whole department thing. And then this year we did it again. We weren't sure what to expect, but we really kept telling the kids the effects that hunger has on children, especially on brain development, behavior, and how that impacts school and thus their entire life. And the kids were really moved because they wanted to make a difference. They wanted to stop kids from having to be hungry. And so we really looked at it as a policy problem. We have free or reduced lunch in the state of Michigan across the United States, and it covers breakfast and lunch, but it doesn't cover dinner, and it doesn't cover weekends, and it doesn't cover things like winter break. So the kids looked at that 16-day period that is coming up, and I asked them, how would you feel if you didn't know there was something in your cupboard? How would you feel if you didn't know there was a next meal? You probably wouldn't feel great. You probably wouldn't have energy, and that's going to affect your whole life because it's compounding. And so this is their part in making sure that doesn't happen to some of our friends in Troy.
I feel like everybody should donate a lot, like just ask like your parents and stuff. Like it feels good because I know that the kids in like the elementary school doesn't have to like be hungry and stuff, so it makes me happy.
Day one, I wasn't positive where we'd go. Day two, I was really like trying to get optimistic, and then the last couple of days the kids just exploded. Not only because they wanted to make a difference, but because they see the difference that others were making, and they realize that they have potential. Obviously, their parents were a huge help. Without the parents, we don't accomplish anything. So it's just really awesome to see how much gratitude, how much selflessness that they displayed in what they brought.